What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jackson. I know I'm sitting in my room wearing my Colts stuff, and I'm actually going to watch the game here. Power's here. And today is Sunday, obviously, and we got pregame on right now for the Colts game. We're playing the Cardinals today. They don't have Kyler Murray in this game, so it's going to be Jacoby Brissett making his return to Indianapolis. Because for those of you that don't know, he played for the Colts. He was actually our starter in 2017, except for week one. That was Scott Tolzien, but then he was our starter the rest of the way in 2017 and in 2019. So we got some history there, so it's kind of like a revenge game for him. But God decided to counter that in pre-games by Charvarius Ward got a concussion during pre-game warm-ups because he was out there working out and he collided with, I think it was Drew Ogletree. So yeah, so he got himself a concussion. So we're going to need the pass rush to really step up today because our secondary ain't going to look good. Also, Anthony Richardson, he's our backup quarterback, he got hurt in pregame warmups too. He hurt his eye. He was like using resistance bands and apparently smacked himself in the eye. So he's out. So Riley Leonard's going to be our backup. So yeah, that's just some wild shit. So I think, like I said, I think that was God, trying to make the game more fair. They don't have their starting quarterback, so we don't have our starting corner. So we're just going to have to hope that, like I said, we got to hope the pass rush can get Jacoby Brissett, and hopefully Brissett doesn't just eat us alive, because he's capable of it for sure. Like, I feel like when he's a starter, he has like one good game every single time. And he'll do enough. He can do enough for you to win games. I know it better than anybody. I've seen Jacoby Brissett play football. So we just gotta hope he doesn't turn into 2019 5-2 Indianapolis Colts Jacoby Brissett today, and we should be all right. So yeah, but that's all I got for today. Not for today, but for right now in this clip. I'll probably pick this up again at halftime. So, I forgot to pick up at halftime. That's on me. But this game was stressful as fuck. But as you guys can see, final score 31-27. Colts get the win. And just now, the Seahawks beat the Jaguars. So therefore, Colts #1 in the AFC South right now. Let's go. Whew, what a fucking game. And to anyone that tries to say we didn't deserve to win that game and try to be like there was pass interference on that last play, that ball wasn't catchable, so I don't want to fucking hear it, okay? There was bullshit calls all game, so shut up. Wow, that was a good game. That was crazy. Our offense did it. Our offense is why we won this game. Our defense played like shit the whole time until the end there. But, whew, we got it done. They stressed me out way too much. But even seeing Jacksonville lose makes it even better. We're #1 in the AFC South. Still might be #1 in the league for all we know. And a win's a win. I know the Cardinals, they're kind of not a good team. They didn't have Kyler Murray. They had a bunch of injuries. We had a bunch of injuries too. Half our fucking secondary is hurt, so I don't want to hear it still. Whew. 5-1. That's all I want. That's all I'm really happy about that. I was about to be really pissed, but we got us a good win. You know, not every game's going to be a blowout. It's the NFL. Got it done. Found a way. And let's go. All right, guys. So it's the end of the vlog. A very successful NFL Sunday. The Colts won, so it's always good, and I stand by everything I said in the last clip. I don't care how bad it was, how ugly the game was, how sloppy the defense played. We won, and in the NFL, a win's a win. Like, the Cardinals, they're definitely, they got the team that can compete for sure, but they just can't put games away, it seems like. Because that's been the story all season, so this game wasn't any different. Our defense, though, really did struggle. We got to hope Charvarius Ward. I always get that mixed up. I'm not a fake fan, trust me.
Mooney Ward. I think that's an easier way to put it. But Mooney Ward, we need him to. Hopefully, he can get out of concussion protocol before Sunday, because we got the Chargers next week, and if we put that secondary on the field against the Chargers, Justin Herbert is gonna eat us alive, bro. He's gonna pick that defense apart. If Jacoby Brissett had 300 yards, imagine what Justin Herbert's gonna do. But hopefully we can just get healthy. I don't know. Maybe Kenny Moore will be back. Hoping, like I said, hopefully we can get Charvarius Mooney Ward, or just Mooney Ward. I still haven't figured out what I want to call him. Hopefully we can get Charvarius Ward back. And it'd be really sick if we actually made a splash and maybe went and signed a corner. Maybe got Stephon Gilmore, or made a trade for Rick Woolen, which I've heard a rumor that we're going to do that before the deadline. Because we did restructure Kenny Moore's contract to free up some cap space. So it's looking like we want to make a move before the trade deadline. So we'll see what happens. I know there's a lot of rumors talking about Trey Hendrickson, but Trey Hendrickson had a back injury today, so those rumors might be gone. We don't need, Trey Hendrickson would be nice, but that's the least of our problems. Our D-line is fine. It's our linebackers, they suck. No offense to Zaire Franklin, but Zaire Franklin's not been good this year. And then middle linebacker, too, has been also just very disappointing, no matter who the fuck we've put out there. And then we also, our secondary depth is not good either, which, we got injuries, so that's a part of it. Like I said, Charvarius Ward not being on the field today really hurt. I'm not saying it still wouldn't have been a close game, but I don't think the defense would have looked as bad if Charvarius Ward was out there. And then, like I said, we just need Kenny Moore to come back, because I think we got a solid, we got guys that were playing corner that definitely shouldn't be ones. I think Mekhi Blackman, he was playing corner. I think he's decent. I think he could be a solid number 2, but he's not a number 1, that's for sure. So if we can get Kenny Moore back soon, and then Ward, we need Ward to stay healthy. And like I said, we seriously need to go get another corner, and we need to go get another linebacker, because our linebackers, they've really been the worst part of the defense. Because even today, the secondary was bad, but it wasn't the main problem of the defense. Our linebackers, oh my God, dude, so many missed tackles. So many blown coverages by the linebackers. It was unbelievable. But our offense did their thing. Luckily, our offense was able to get points up on the board, put up 31. We needed every bit of that today. And that's one of those games we wouldn't have won last year. Because that's just, we couldn't win close games really last year. Or, that was the types of games, where you need your offense to do well. We didn't win those games last year, but we have the offense to do it this year. And, we're going to have some games like that where one side of the ball is not going to play good and the other side will. Because I'm sure there will at some point this season be a game where the offense doesn't do enough to win. But as far as I'm concerned, every game this year they have. And hell, we're Adonai Mitchell not being a dumbass away from being 6-0, so... seriously, our only loss of the season is when one player took 2 touchdowns off the board and we lost by 7. So, let that sink in for a minute. Seriously, if Mitchell wasn't in that game, if he didn't even play in that game, we would have won. I'm fully confident in that. But hey, it is what it is. We're 5-1, number 1 in the AFC South. Still number 1 in the AFC. I think we're still number 1 in the league too. So... It was a trap game for sure, but we survived. We did our thing, and we got the Chargers next week. That's going to be a road game. They struggled with Miami today, so both teams are going to be coming off of a trap game. and we'll see what happens. It should be a good game, and hopefully we can get a win, go to 6-1. That'd be pretty sick. But besides that, I don't got a lot to add. I need to go to sleep so I can go to work tomorrow, because unfortunately the weekend is now over. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss a vlog, and follow everything in the description box. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.